Welcome and welcome back, Astral fam. I'm Astral Jen, and this is the No Fluff Show. And today we're going to talk about the truth about spiritual assault. So let me ask you something. Would you want someone walking up to you on the street and touching you without permission? Would you be okay with a complete stranger grabbing your shoulder and saying, "Don't worry, I mean no harm. I just want to bless you"? I don't care what their intentions are. You'd instinctively pull away, right? You'd probably feel very uncomfortable, possibly violated, and maybe even ready to swing. I know I would. Because touching someone's body without their consent is a violation. So riddle me this. Why do people think it's any different in the spiritual realm? Why do they think it's okay to touch your energy, your dreams, your thoughts, just because they didn't mean any harm? So let me say this clearly. Energy is contact. It's just invisible, but it's still felt deeply. That's why spiritual assault is real. And some people are really doing this to other people. And some don't even realize that they've become spiritual criminals. Let me give you a real world example. Pregnancy. When I was pregnant, people loved trying to touch my belly. Random strangers, cashiers, acquaintances, and I'd hear the same thing every single time. "Oh, I'm just giving love. I mean no harm. Oh my goodness, how exciting." And they'd be all over me trying to touch me. And I'd instantly get protective because I didn't invite that touch. I didn't ask for your energy in my space or my baby's. And the reality is this isn't being mean or hateful. I don't care if your hand is soft and sweet. If I didn't ask for it, you're crossing the line. And that is what spiritual assault looks like too. Uninvited energy, unsolicited touch, unauthorized access. And I get it. A lot of people don't mean any harm by it, but you still have to honor people's sovereignty. You still have to honor people's space. You still have to honor their boundaries. So you might be wondering, what is spiritual assault? It is any energetic action taken towards someone without their full, aware, and explicit permission. And I don't care if you call it remote viewing, love spells, dream visits, healing, light that you're sending, or checking in psychically. If they didn't agree to it, you're not being spiritual. You're actually being invasive. Now, before anybody gets upset and starts getting defensive, I would like to explain a little bit more. And please understand this, because this is the truth. I am not judging you. I am not calling you evil. I am not trying to start a spiritual cage match. Okay, truly, I am not. I am saying this with love, like you would say to someone, "Hey, maybe you should wear your seatbelt." This is about awareness. This is not to attack anyone, okay? I am just trying to bring up the truth, and I'm trying to help you avoid some unnecessary karma. You have a right to do what you want to do with your energy, but so do other people too. And when your actions cross, into their lane without consent, again, this is seatbelt energy. You better believe the universe is watching what you're doing. And every single one of us reaps what we sow. So this video, this information, this is literally me saying, just wear your seatbelt and understand what you're getting yourself into. So if you're going to do this, to someone, at least understand the rules and respect the laws and wear your seatbelt. That's all I'm saying. Truly, I am not judging you. I am just stating a fact. There is spiritual law, and when you cross that law, there are penalties just like in the real world. So you might be wondering what you could experience if somebody is spiritually assaulting you. Some of the things that you will notice: feeling tired for no reason, sudden emotional shifts, weird dreams, especially with them in it, mental fog, feeling watched or feeling spiritually off, but you really can't explain why. These are symptoms of someone reaching into your energy that you never invited in. So if you are experiencing this, it is really important to learn how to protect yourself, and we're going to go over ways that I recommend that you do that. So the first thing that I recommend is black salt. You can get this pre-made, or you can mix it yourself with sea salt, charcoal, and black pepper. I highly recommend that you sprinkle it across your front door, your windows, and even around your bed. And basically what this does is it stops the energy at your threshold, and replace it weekly, especially if you're getting weird vibes. The next one I want to talk about is the mugwort smoke sweep. So you'll burn mugwort like incense and walk counterclockwise around your space. You'll use your hand or a feather to sweep out the energy, and what's most important is to ensure you have an open window so you can let it go. And while you're sweeping, you will say, if you are not of divine truth, you must leave. And you will do this through your entire space, directing it toward the window that is open so that it will leave. The next thing that I recommend is a floor wash protection. Okay, so you can do this with just basic salt, where you'll add the salt into your mop water and you will mop around. And as you're doing that, you will bless your space, saying something like, "This home is sealed in light. No energy enters unless I say yes, consciously, knowingly, and completely alert to the energy and the exchange." Or you can even go further than just using salt. You can mix in Florida water, black salt, lemon, and vinegar. And then you can mop your floor, especially near doors and windows. This clears energetic footprints and blocks entry. So definitely, even if you only use salt water, it really makes a difference. The next one I want to share with you is digital cord cutting. This one's huge, and I definitely recommend looking through your social media and clearing out any old energy you don't want to be connected to anymore. So what I mean by this is delete old texts, photos, voice notes, and saved conversations with people you've energetically outgrown. Don't let these old ties live in your camera roll. This is really important, to clean your phone like it's an altar, because it is. It is a sacred space for you to keep, these memories and these energetic connections. So ask yourself, do I still want this person in my field? And if the answer is no, delete with intention. Literally say, "I release you." And that is how you break the connection with people you no longer resonate with. And the last thing that I want to share with you in this video is a salt line under your bed. So how you do this is you draw a thin line of black salt or sea salt under your bed, especially up near the headboard. And what this does is it guards your subconscious and basically stops astral intrusion. Now, before you sleep, this includes naps, you will say this: "I do not consent to astral access. My sleep is sealed. My spirit is safe." And I recommend vacuuming up that salt every week and applying new salt to ensure you are protected in your dream state. So that's the protection tools I wanted to share with you this episode. And I want to remind you, you don't have to live in fear, but you do need to stop walking around energetically naked. This isn't just self-care. This is spiritual security, and you deserve to be safe. Because the reality is, these types of attacks are real. And now, so is your armor. You are being given the tools to protect yourself always. And if this helped you, please, drop a comment and let me know which protection method you're going to try. And hit like so this reaches someone who doesn't know all of this information yet. And hopefully this will help protect them too. And subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you in the next episode.